Hello. It's really an honor and privilege to be able to celebrate somebody who has just brought so much to the S.J. Quinney College of Law in his decades of service to the College of Law. And of course, I'm talking about Bill Richards, our wonderful, amazing colleague who we are so sorry is retiring, but so happy that you get to move on to retirement and enjoy this phase of your life. I have not had the privilege of working with Bill for long, but I certainly have had the privilege of hearing from so many people about the wonderful impact that he's made on their lives. Everywhere I go, every time I travel and meet alumni, whether it's in Utah or around the country, I always hear stories about how fantastic Bill was or is, and what a difference he made in their lives as students. Stories from not only what an amazing teacher Bill is, but stories of how much he helped people just with the day-to-day of figuring out how to navigate law school and how to survive and how to maintain one's health and wellness. And so it's very clear to me, based on the alumni that I've spoken to and the current students I've spoken to, just how incredibly important Bill is to so many people throughout our S.J. Quinney College of Law community, both current students and former students. And Bill, we're going to miss you. You've made such a tremendous impact in the lives of so many, but we're so incredibly happy for you. Congratulations on your retirement.
Bill Richards graduated from the U College of Law in 1984, the same year that I arrived. He pursued a distinguished legal career before joining us as a faculty colleague. He clerked for the 10th Circuit, became partner at Vancott, served an assistant AG role, and also was in-house counsel. Having accomplished about everything there was to do in practice, Bill joined the College of Law as a faculty member in 1996. He joined his great friend and classmate, Bonnie Mitchell, to head up the legal writing program. From the first, they determined to do this as a collaborative venture. And this collaboration amongst equals continued when Jency Anderson and later David Hill were added to the program. The program they developed was loved and appreciated by the students, which is not the case with all legal writing programs. Most students ranked it as the highlight of their first year and instrumental in helping them obtain jobs and clerkships. Secondly, Bill was and is simply a master teacher. He cares about students and they care about him. He works hard and is organized. He is also widely appreciated for his humor in class. Bill has won just about every teaching award that the university and the College of Law gives, even the prestigious Student Choice Award. Here at the College of Law, he's also participated not only through the legal writing program, but by teaching in other settings. He developed the document drafting course, he taught the pretrial practice course and the lawyering skills course, and then of late, he became the favorite teacher in the legal profession course, the required professional responsibility course. I also teach that course, and it is always impressive what a large percentage of students flock to take the course from Bill to get not only his valuable insights, but his great jokes about lawyers having sex with clients. Thirdly, Bill is generous. He shared his course materials with me, and I hope to do them justice. He's written innumerable letters of recommendation for his students to obtain clerkships and jobs. He and Dave volunteered to tutor the grads for the bar exam. And he's even given me advice on where to take my grandkids on vacation. Speaking of vacation, Bill rightly deserves the time to travel and watch birds all over the world, which hopefully he and his wife will be able to do soon. We should all be grateful to Bill for the hundreds, nay thousands of students whose lives he has touched. Thanks.
Hello, Bill. This is Barbara Dickey. I'm identifying myself in case you get so old you forget who I am. Congratulations on your retirement, and more importantly, congratulations on avoiding a retirement party. I guess staying on that extra year had its benefit. I don't really have any memories or stories I want to share, at least none that are appropriate for public dissemination. So I will just say you're a fantastic teacher, a valued colleague, a good friend, and a really great poker buddy. Let's do lunch and maybe a movie.
Here we go. Hello, Bill. It's the Vetters. You're getting 2 for the price of 1, and we thought that was appropriate since you introduced us to each other so many years ago. We've known each other since high school and in college became great friends, and I'm so happy that our friendship has continued on over all this time. As in college, you were a teacher to me back then, and you taught me so much about life, and we did important things, and you taught me how to do things like drive to Park City in a blizzard and come back alive and not get in too much trouble for doing that. I followed you to law school, and you were a great help to me and mentor in law school. And as I recall, you were a writing TA and also a TA for other students, and your teaching career started back then. I was surprised when you went to the largest law firm in the state, and then realized it wasn't going to last very long when you described the story of one of your high school classmates at a reunion threatening you with bodily harm because you had helped send one of his brothers to jail. So you did leave the firm, and I think you went to work for a bank for a couple of years, but eventually you made it to the law school and got the job that you'd been hoping for a long time. And so many people have benefited by your time as a faculty member at the law school. I have had the chance to talk to a lot of students and young lawyers, and I always ask them who had they had as a writing teacher and if they'd had you as a professor. A few people said no, but the vast majority of them said yes, and they almost always said, "Oh yes, Professor Richards, he's my favorite teacher. He was the best." And you've given such a contribution to all of the students and our legal community and our community in general as a great mentor and somebody who has given such a great perspective on the practice of law and working with other people. It was particularly rewarding for us to be in attendance at the University of Utah's commencement a few years ago when you received one of the highest teaching awards at the university, and it happened to be the occasion for our son Max's graduation from undergraduate school. He thought it was great too to know you and to see you as one of the faculty members recognized. True to form, I don't think you were there. I believe you were in Hawaii bird watching, but it was a well-deserved recognition and a lot of fun for us. So we wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck, and look forward to many great occasions to be with you in the future.
And of course, Bill, I wish you the very best too, and echo everything Rusty said. I'll always be really grateful for the impact you've had on our lives personally and professionally. And it's been wonderful to be able to serve on university committees with you and to do the fun things we do with our groups of friends outside of work. And I hope for a lot more of that in your retirement and wish you a really wonderful retirement.
Hey, Bill. Sending you a video to congratulate you on your retirement. It's Reyes. You may not recognize me with my COVID hair and mustache, so I thought I'd just kind of bring that up. I want to say thank you for all you've done. You've been a great friend to the committee and to me, confidant, super helpful as chair of the admissions committee, and a lot of people owe their law school careers and opportunities to you. I think they should be appreciative. I hope that they are, and I hope you take advantage of this time off and really enjoy yourself. I'm happy for you, but I'm sad. You know who else is sad? Sid Sweeney. That's her sad dog face. You know who else is sad? That's Bernie. That too is a sad dog face. It's hard to tell the difference between lazy dog and sad dog, but I can tell you, they're sad. Take care. Love you, man. Bye.
Hi, Bill. I'm sorry that we have to commemorate your many, many years of fabulous service to our students in this impersonal way, but I hope that you and Ann are doing well in these times. I remember from very early on what a phenomenal teacher and colleague you've been and how much you cared about your students. I can't actually remember why I had the opportunity to sit in on your legal profession course fairly early in both of our careers at the law school, but my incredible impression was not only what a good and clear teacher you are, but how great your humor was. I was sitting in the back of the room laughing hysterically, and you used the humor in a way that not only kept the students entertained, but really emphasized the points for them so that they remember what you are trying to teach them. My next big memory was when you so graciously stepped in and helped to coach our first PACE Environmental Law Moot Court team. I had formed the team and coached them through most of their preparation, and I can't even remember what the family emergency was that prevented me from traveling with them, but you stepped in out of the blue, took them to New York, and not only coached them, but coached them to the semifinals of the competition. And I remember how deeply you cared about them and their experience and how much they learned, as well as their success. But really the ultimate memory for me of how much you cared about your students and how you were willing to go the extra mile for them was in your work on the bar preparation program. Initially you and Dave Hill, later with Louisa Heine joining you, but all those hours and hours of extra time and effort that you spent with students, both in groups and one-on-one, in addition to the phenomenal amount of time that you and your colleagues in the legal methods team spent with our students every year in and year out, just as an incredible testament to your teaching abilities and dedication. So we will all really appreciate that for many, many years to come. I wish you the best. Again, I'm sorry that we have to say goodbye this way, but I hope we'll be able to meet and greet in person once this is all over. I wish you the best in your retirement, and thanks so much for all you've done for our students.
Okay, Bill Richards, only for you. Only for you because you're retiring. Only for you because you're retiring in a pandemic. Only for you would I make a selfie video to pay tribute to you. The truth is, I don't know how to pay tribute to you. I am so incredibly grateful to you. I love being a lawyer, and I could only be a lawyer because of you. That is true. You know it's true. You know it's true as well as I do. You taught me how to write. I fought you, but you taught me. You taught me how to teach writing. Then you taught me I'd never really be a good writer, but to keep trying. And I'm still trying. I have not given up. And I'm still not a good writer. But I so appreciate good writing. I probably appreciate good writing more than you do. But then that wasn't enough. After 3 years of law school, after suffering through my stubbornness, you sat down with me for 8 solid days to be sure that I passed the bar exam. And I did. And I love being a lawyer. And you will always be the reason that I got to be a lawyer. So I'm incredibly grateful to you. I'm bittersweet about your retirement because you helped so many and you will be missed by many. I hope this is the beginning of a new relationship where you finally have time to hang out with your favorite alums, which I'm sure that I'm one of them. So be well. Congratulations. I love you. Thank you.
I'm Peely here. I just wanted to take a quick moment to congratulate Professor Bill Richards on his retirement and to let him know that his kindness has always been appreciated. It's always been really apparent with your passion and care for the students that you've been teaching over the years. And I hope you have a lot of fun things planned moving forward. So congratulations again.
Hi, Bill. Congratulations on retirement. Welcome to the club. And I do mean retirement by choice and not by viral quarantine. You're going to have a lot more time now to work on your poker skills, which is very important because the significance and consequences of voting a quarter as opposed to merely a dime or a nickel have gone up substantially. So you can work on those, or maybe just choose to fold your hand and take a nap. That's another great benefit of retirement. So you and I were study partners during law school, and I don't know where I would be today if it wasn't for all the support I got from you during those school years. Many thanks. And especially thanks for the joy of interrupting Professor Firmage's constitutional law lecture on U.S. v. Nixon when you dressed up in a gorilla suit. Now, your legal career took a couple of turns along the way. You regularly declared during school that the one place you would never, ever, under any circumstances work would be Vancott Bagley. But for your own special reason, which was that you said Vancott would make you wear a wool suit, and but unfortunately you're allergic to wool, so therefore you could never work for Vancott, which of course is exactly where you went when you graduated and started your illustrious career. But I'm very glad that you did go to Vancott, because it was one of the very best things that happened to me, because when you got to Vancott, you ended up becoming friends with one of the secretaries, and then you introduced her to me, and she became my wonderful wife. So thank you for that as well. But teaching, I think, is where you truly belong. The law school, and most importantly, many, many classes of students were truly privileged to have you as a teacher, not just because of the legal skills that you were imparted, but because of the sense of perspective about law and life that you were able to impart to the students. That's probably the best gift you could have given to all of your classes. Now, in retirement, you get to follow that trail that was already blazed by your wife. Now it's your turn to follow her around the house, like when she retired and followed you. Best fortunes, best health, best happiness to you in retirement. Thanks for sharing this professional ride, but even more, thank you so much for your friendship. Lastly, in retirement, please remember, never raise the pot when your dentist is showing 2 pair and he's still got a card down, because you know damn well he's got a full house. Thanks a lot.
Hi, Bill. I just wanted to say congratulations and happy retirement. And I wanted to express to you how much I enjoyed working with you whenever you had to teach a class in the courtroom for incoming students or for students that were thinking of coming to law school. You were always very entertaining to listen to, very informative. And for someone like me who isn't even a student at the moment, I could honestly say that I learned a lot. So I can only imagine how much you meant to the students that were in your classes. And I just wanted to express again that I wish you all the best. Have a happy retirement. Congratulations, you deserve it.
Hi, Bill. Happy retirement. We have only worked together for just under a year, but as you know, I'm an alumni of the College of Law, and I've known you and known of you for the last 20 years. You have had a tremendous impact on me and on my peers and on our students. Just in the short time that I've been Dean of Students, I have had so many students come to me saying that but not for you, they wouldn't be in law school. They wouldn't continue with law school. You have an amazing, irreverent, hilarious approach with students. You're so personable. You listen, and you just have this incredible touch when it comes to making this place, the College of Law, a humanized place for the students. And I just want you to know that it's not lost on any of us. In fact, we're secretly conspiring to think of ways to keep you involved with some of our programming, or at least I especially am thinking of those things because of the indelible impact that you have on our students. Thank you for many, many years of service, all of the hard work that you've put into teaching. There's a reason why there's always a wait list, a long wait list for your classes, and that's because you are a remarkable teacher, a remarkable mentor, and remarkable friend to all of us. I wish you the best, and I hope that you don't become a stranger. My door's always open, and I appreciate you so much.
Hi, Bill. I'm not much of a filmmaker, and for a bald guy, I could kind of use a haircut. But I want to say congratulations on your retirement. You earned it. You deserve it. And now your real life finally begins. You don't have to think about what somebody else pays you to think about anymore. You don't have to read what somebody else pays you to read anymore. You can do whatever you want. I'm happy for you. I'm envious, and although I'm not that far behind you, soon enough. I was trying to remember where we first met, and I couldn't, which is not that unusual at our age, but it must have been the Vancott Library. It had to be the Vancott Library, and I'm sorry for mentioning that because I know that probably triggers flashbacks, and I didn't want to do that. But it did lead to better things. I mean, we were soon making much better use of our time playing pool at the Dead Goat. Unfortunately, I guess you can't do that anymore because I understand the Dead Goat's not there anymore. It's gone, kind of like the Vancott Library. But enjoy yourself, Bill. You've earned it. You should be having a good time. Do whatever you want. I wish that we lived closer together so we could hang out and we could watch birds, and you could take my Social Security check on poker night. Maybe someday, who knows. Stay in touch. Melanie says hi.
Hi, Bill. All the best in your retirement. I hope you get to spend lots and lots of time up in Alaska, which I know is one of your favorite places. You have been such a revered teacher and mentor for literally thousands of students, but of course you already know that. But you're going to be missed by not only your students, but also your faculty colleagues. We're going to miss you deeply. I, in particular, am going to miss you because now I got to find someone else to steal all those great legal writing tips from. Anyway, I hope you have a great retirement. And wish you all the best. Don't be a stranger. Come around sometime and see us when you're back in Zion, assuming this coronavirus finally subsides and you'll get to go outside of your house. All right, all the best. Bye.